When the sky blazes red and the ground trembles beneath our feet, nature reminds us who's truly in control. From fire tornadoes swirling across deserts to lightning splitting the heavens, every frame you see is real. Let's explore together. A heart-stopping moment, a massive sheet of metal flew inches past a man during the violent storm, missing him by mere centimeters. Under deafening gusts, a shop roof was ripped away, debris swirling through the air. San Antonio turned into a scene straight out of a disaster movie. A sudden storm struck a school gym in Clinton, North Carolina. Doors flew open. Dust filled the air, a real-life action scene unfolding before everyone's eyes. Wild winds swept through Las Vegas. Street signs shook violently along the boulevard. Nature reminds us nothing lasts forever. A railway worker sprinted in and pulled a man off the tracks just seconds before the speeding train thundered past. The car shot past like an arrow, and the officer leaned aside just in time. In that moment, courage and luck shared the same heartbeat. What would you do if you were in this situation? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next jaw-dropping video. One ordinary curve, terrifying second, yet two people on the roadside survived thanks to incredible calm under pressure. As a semi-truck turned the corner, an unexpected collision occurred. The bumper hooked onto a Honda Civic and dragged it down the street. A normal day on the highway turned terrifying. A pickup truck lost control. A light pole came crashing down, yet miraculously everyone walked away unharmed. A routine workday suddenly descended into chaos. A runaway truck smashed cars, but against all odds, everyone made it out safe. Once again, fortune intervened at the perfect moment. While decorating for Christmas, a man suddenly lost his balance and fell from the ladder. Luckily, it was just a minor slip, but enough to make everyone gasp. A bright flash, then a deafening explosion. An outdoor gas stove blew up, sending debris flying everywhere in a chaotic action movie-like moment. Amid the roaring winds on Merseyside Beach, a family held hands tightly while their little dog ran ahead joyful and free despite the storm. Powerful winds tore through, blowing the roof off of warehouse fragments, scattered through the sky like flying shrapnel, showcasing nature's unstoppable force. Amid fierce flames at the Slink Fire in Mono County, a fiery tornado suddenly formed a blazing red vortex of nature's wrath twisting into the sky. Were the spectators watching a sports event or witnessing nature's own jaw-dropping performance of power? In just seconds, a violent storm turned a peaceful backyard into a war zone, shattered furniture, splashing water and chaos everywhere. Would you dare to stand under that sky and feel the full force of Mother Nature? Sky lightning flashed and struck the ground just meters away from a gardener, a moment that looks straight out of a natural disaster film. If you were her, would you even realize how close you came to escaping death by just a heartbeat? An emergency landing had everyone holding their breath, but thankfully all passengers were safe in the end.
Oh no, 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 no! Oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god!
A United Airlines engine burst into flames after colliding with a bird during takeoff, a terrifying sight that had everyone on edge. The plane flew so low it nearly brushed the spectators' heads before landing perfectly on the beachside runway.
The guys in the Suburban, please.
That truck sure made an over-enthusiastic greeting. The officer nearly became the victim of an accidental drift. One ordinary step turned into a life or death moment, a cable snapped, sparks flew, and luck intervened just in time to save the woman's life. That car took its tailor shop visit a little too literally. Luckily, the worker reacted in a flash, a perfectly timed, life-saving custom fit. Heavy rain and fierce gusts battered North Carolina's coast visibility, dropped to nearly zero in a chaotic display of nature's might. Hurricane Zeta roared through, ripping off rooftops in seconds, nature's fury unleashed, while people could only pray for safety.
God, guys. Oh my god! Oh my god!
A fierce snowstorm hit Lexington, blanketing the entire city in white, a scene both stunning and chilling, showcasing winter's cold, commanding power. A bus lost control, smashed into parked cars, and veered toward a family on the sidewalk. Miraculously, no one was hurt in that tense moment. On icy winter roads, the smallest mistake can be dangerous. Always drive with caution in slippery conditions. Tens of thousands of snow geese filled the Missouri sky, a spectacle so grand, even sunlight struggled to break through the wings of migration. It's not a water park, it's an orca playground. The killer whales splashed, chased, and leaped like joyful kids off California's coast. From above, the whales looked like they were hosting an organized buffet party, the ultimate teamwork of the deep blue. A shark swam frighteningly close to shore as beachgoers froze in awe, a rare reminder that beauty and danger often coexist beneath the waves. When the ground began to shake, the entire sports arena in Cebu trembled. Security cameras captured bleachers swaying violently during the powerful quake.
Их этот трясет коагулятор. Смотри, он.
Amid the violent tremors in Kamchatka, white-coated warriors, the doctors held on tight to their patients, shielding them with unwavering courage.
Волна отодвинула стульчик.
Как давай болтаться, мы его потом
А наш
сняли.
монитор тоже был?
Always make sure your vehicle is road safe. Do you check yours regularly? Overloaded on a steep incline, a truck tipped off balance. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but it's a warning about safe cargo limits. In Kyoto, shards of glass rained down from the station ceiling after a powerful storm. Fortunately, no one was hurt. Typhoon Guchol swept through Tokyo with fierce winds. Even umbrellas stood no chance. Always stay cautious when storms arrive. A drone captured the chilling moment. A house collapsed into the sea, a stark warning about coastal erosion and the unstoppable power of nature.
There one I'd see.
A home security camera captured the ceiling, collapsing during a deadly tornado, a haunting testament to the destructive force of nature. Within moments, fierce winds tore away an entire roof. Nature roared, while people hid behind walls praying for the storm to pass. A terrifying scene in UTL when nature strikes cars are swept away like toys in a raging flood. What would you do if floodwaters suddenly surged into your workplace within minutes? Storm Helene turned peaceful streets into rivers of water rushed through doors and rose up to the tables.
Hang quick. Oh, I hope not.
A sudden explosion rocked downtown Odessa. Dashcam footage captured a bright flash and a plume of smoke rising right in front of the museum. A shocking and dangerous moment. A lithium-ion battery burst into flames after a curious dog tried to chew it, sending sparks and smoke flying everywhere. In the Golden Plains of Kenya, a magical sight, a rare white giraffe appeared pure and silent, like a creature from a dream. Even the wild horses of Nevada know an evacuation plan. They galloped across the road, fleeing as waves of fire roared behind them. Wheels spinning, ball rolling, a tiny yet powerful story of courage, where a dog without legs proves that true strength comes from the heart.
Go get it! What is that?
Have you ever seen a dog bold enough to chase off a bear like this? Thousands of dragonflies glided above Rhode Island's beach, their shimmering wings sparkling like living crystals in the sunlight.
This is insane. Look at there's even more now. Oh my god, look at the swarm over here. Holy. I've never seen.
What if I just tumble up the hill?
Probably.
A drone captured the chilling moment. A house collapsed into the sea, a stark warning about coastal erosion and the unstoppable power of nature. Florida was battered by hail, and high winds leaves shredded streets, covered nature, proving once again how unpredictable it can be. Eastern Queensland was pummeled by hail-heavy rain and fierce winds as a massive storm system formed overhead. From deep within the earth, Kilauea awakened. Once more, lava fountains soared high, painting the sky with a fiery portrait of the planet's untamed life force.
There were people crossing the fence up there, and I just said, please stop. Get away. I'm just trying to stand in their picture. Stop it.
My neighbor took a picture of some girls like hanging their legs over right here.
On a narrow mountain road, a tanker truck escaped just in time. Only seconds later, massive boulders crashed down, crushing everything in their path. After Storm Arwen's fierce winds blew waves of white foam over a coastal town in England, a surreal scene like a snow-covered world in the midst of chaos. The storm swept through Montana as if tearing the sky apart. Winds howled, trees were uprooted. Nature unleashed its raw, terrifying power.
The trees are coming down! I don't know what to do.
As the storm passed over Lake Powell, each hailstone struck the water like drums of the sky, echoing across Utah's vast, majestic canyon landscape. The pool deck pico turned into a battlefield. Baseball-sized hail hammered down in Texas, making the water bubble and explode under the icy onslaught. Deep beneath the glittering sea, a tiny crab strutted proudly in its outfit of shells and seaweed, a true fashion star of the ocean floor. The blue-headed wrasse looked like it was catwalking across the sand, every confident step, flaunting colors so vivid the ocean seemed to pause and watch. Beneath shimmering waters, a multicolored octopus glided gracefully, a breathtaking moment where nature revealed its artistry in motion. In a life-or-death moment, he chose action over fear. That swift movement saved a life and captured the courage of those who protect our roads. Two pedestrians crossed at the wrong right time. Tires screeched, the car halted inches away. They truly walked away from death's door. A car lost control and crashed straight into a store. Glass-shattered goods flew everywhere, chaos erupted, but miraculously, no one was injured. A heart-stopping scene, a man crossing the street as a BMW raced by, missing him by inches 1 second slower, and tragedy would have struck. Disaster struck in the blink of an eye. A Norfolk Southern train derailed dozens of cars flying off the tracks in an unprecedented scene of chaos. The moment lasted only a few seconds, but it was enough to make everyone's heart skip a beat. A small miracle amid nature's fury.
A couch just flew.
Winds howled through the clouds above San Francisco, blowing objects off high-rise balconies, a scene both spectacular and terrifying. Pingdong County shook violently. Rocks and soil cascaded down the mountain like a raging waterfall, sweeping away trees and earth in a scene of utter chaos. Winds battered the wings and the plane shook violently, yet the pilot maintained perfect control, pulling off a masterful landing amid Madeira's furious skies. From above, Leilani Estates looked like an ocean of fire-glowing lava rivers flowed through homes, while dark smoke spiraled into Hawaii's sky. Does this moment make you shiver or marvel at the deep sea's haunting beauty? Florida beachgoers got an unexpected surfing guest, a stingray gliding alongside them like a wave-riding pro. Even in chaos, there's courage. From storms to miracles, every frame reminds us how fragile and fearless humanity can be. Which clip moved you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable moments caught on camera.